everybody, this is your tarot reading for Wednesday the 27th of July. Thanks for joining me, it's nice to be with you today. I'm going to use the Hanson Roberts deck, and I've just got my cards here which I'm shuffling. So let's pull 3 cards here for the day. Okay, so what have we got? We have got the Sun, the Five of Rods, and the Devil. So the Sun, you can see, is a very joyous, is a very happy card. In the solar system, the Sun is really the center of everything. It gives life, it warms, it nourishes. And in the tarot, it has a similar meaning. It's all about life and energy and doing what you want to do and getting in touch with your true self and your true happiness and being innocent and being pure and just enjoying yourself and feeling good. So you start the day on a really high note. You start feeling good. I think you've had a really good couple of days. You're moving forward here and you've got this wonderful energy and this resource to draw on. As the day progresses, we've got this card, which is the Five of Rods, and you can see these children kind of fighting. It's trivial conflict. It's people just banging their sticks up against each other, and there's no real point or purpose to it. It's just people being grouchy, people being grumpy, and just kind of testing the boundaries, seeing how far they can take it, and just kind of, you know, getting in other people's way. So again, there may be a tendency for conflict to appear in the day. It's really important to differentiate between conflict that's important and conflict that's pointless. You know, you've got to pick your battles in life. If you really go after everything, you're going to be involved with conflict all the time. So for instance, you know, if you're buying a house and you have some conflict to begin with because you're negotiating a good price, that's important. That has a big impact on you. That's going to make a difference. But if you're out with a friend and you have conflict over, you know, whether you should turn left or right or which restaurant to go to, it's really trivial and it doesn't really matter that much. So I'm getting that trivial conflict appears during the day. Again, be aware of it. As long as you know that it's something trivial, it means that you don't have to get swept up in it, that you get hooked, you know, and really kind of you go into that conflict mode. Just bear in mind that it's superficial, surface level sort of stuff. And then finally, we've got the Devil. The Devil is about focusing on the material too much. That's what that pentagram is, inverted. It's about substance over spirit. And that's the problem with the Devil, because as long as you look at the actual physical circumstances, the body, money, things that are here in the now, in the real world, and you forget about spirit, you're limiting yourself. And then the devil, so to speak, you know, these things that don't help, they have power over you and you become a slave to the real world. That's really what the devil is about. So basically, the trivial conflict could lead to you giving too much importance to things that are physical or practical. Or if you look at these cards together, the devil is in taking trivial stuff seriously and making it mean more than it does. So you've got the potential to make an elephant out of a molehill. You've got the potential to make a little offhand, just snarky comment, something really serious and important and a genuine insult. And I think we've all been in situations like that where something's been said in jest and you've reacted to it badly and you've kind of been on the cusp of taking it as a joke or taking it really, really seriously. And this is where luck is not on your side, because it's likely that you'll swing towards taking it seriously and really making a big deal of it. Okay? So get in touch with your inner child, but tell your inner child not to be so overcritical when it comes to judging other people's words or actions, and just go into the day realizing that you are happy, and if something happens that's minor or trivial or even mildly serious, then, you know, use your own judgment with this, but definitely consider the possibility of giving people a pass or looking at the situation and saying, well, you know, that was slightly snarky or that was not so pleasant, but I have done the same thing and I didn't mean it and I had to apologize, or I didn't like that very much, but I'm gonna let it go because we've been friends for 5 years, something like that. So it's not about minimizing anything, but it's about giving yourself a break and just realizing that any conflict you have on this day isn't really going to change your life. And that's why it's important to pick your battles, because if you get involved with all this stuff that really has no bearing on your life at all, then you're just wasting your time and you're just engaging with a lot of negativity that's really pointless. So number-wise, what have we got? We've got 19, and 5 is 24, and 15 is 39. 3 and 9 is 12. And 1 and 2 is 3. So 3 is about expression in numerology. So, okay, should you go in? Basically, expression is about talking, expressing how you feel. So on this day, what that would look like is that, if you do have this friend you've got some minor conflict with, that you would explain yourself and say, the way you said that really didn't sit well with me. But I don't get that that works. I don't get that you should go into psychotherapy mode every time something happens here on this day. So what is it that you need to express? Express your love and express your friendship and your positive feelings towards another person. And that's the way out of the conflict, out of the resolution. So isn't it interesting that I had the 3 via the numbers and now I've got the 3 of cups, which is the solution to the 3. And so rather than psychotherapy your friend and say, what you said to me triggered real sensitive stuff from 1985, and that's why I was really wounded and upset, and that's why we had that big full-on blown argument. That's not the way to move forward. The way forward is just like, this is a small argument. We've been friends 5 years. How can we make the most out of this day? How can we celebrate? How can we have fun? And how can we be on a good, equal footing here? And that's the way to get over it. So I hope you have a great day. If you would like a private reading with me in regard to your friendships, where they're going, or whether a friendship could become something more, or what the best way forward is with a friendship, or you want to look at your love life or your career, then please get in touch with me for a private reading. Just go to my website, it's gregoryscott.com, click on the readings tab and you can order your reading with me there. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.